Hey, what's up, guys? It's Michael McAllister here with this week's GHL weekly breakdown. This week, we've got a really short update for you, but a couple things that you're not going to want to miss, so stay tuned. This week's breakdown is coming right up. All right, guys, so Jeff and Michael just left. Jeff Zimfer and Michael Keller just left yesterday. We had a really great time masterminding for a couple days, building out some things that I can't really share with you yet at this point, but after June 5th, if not right after, then very soon after then, you should have a really good look at what it is that we've been working on. We're really excited to bring a better version of Go High Level than either Jeff or I have been able to put together on our own. And that's as far as I'll go into that. That's as much of the sneak peek that I'll give you. All right, now as far as updates, we've really only got a couple updates. One is coming from us at Empower LO, which is that we have now enabled access to sites and funnels for any of our sub accounts, any of our clients that are using an Empower LO account, either for core or just the Go High Level account, now have the ability to access sites and funnels inside of their account. Before, we had this kind of hidden. We didn't want to distract loan officers with something that wasn't going to help them grow their business. Well, now we have seen use cases recently and even further back from that with the new content AI edition and the ability to generate content for your sites and funnels using ChatGPT directly inside of HighLevel. All of these things make us way more bullish on funnels and sites and the functionality that they can serve for loan officers. So we have enabled access to that. We support that now. So if you have any desire to be creating funnels or sites inside your HighLevel account, hit us up in the chat support and we'll help you get set up. All right, now one big update this week from Go High Level is the ability to define at the workflow level whether you want to reference the accounts time zone or the contacts time zone. So to simplify this, what this means is that you now can manage multiple time zones or customers across multiple time zones in one account. So this is really valuable. An example would be like our client, one of our bigger clients, Roy Burr and his team. These guys all they'll take their 20 different accounts that they have for 20 different markets and take all the applications that they receive and funnel them into one account for them to be able to manage anybody that submitted an application from there. Well, now we should be able to track the time zone of each of those individual contacts as they come from their different accounts, and then make any workflows that we send out of that one main account, make all the workflows reference the contact's time zone, so that if I'm in San Diego and my account is set up to be in San Diego, but I'm reaching out to people on the East Coast, as long as I define what time zone they're in at the contact level and say this contact is Eastern time zone, my workflow will now be able to read that and say, hey, we want to send this workflow in their time zone, not our time zone, and we'll make all of those adjustments accordingly. So this is a really cool functionality. Again, that's one example of how one of our clients can use it. And this is just something I learned about this morning. So you can imagine there's probably a lot more that we could be doing with that. All right, guys, like I said, a huge week for Empower LO, a pretty big week for Go High Level with that one big major update that they had with the time zones. But other than that, that's all we've got for you. So stay tuned. Jump on next week's Zoom room on Tuesday. If you missed last week's, you'll get way more of an insight into what kind of stuff you can expect to see from Jeff and I next week. Starting in June 5th. You'll get a much better look at that if you watch last week's Zoom room. So scroll through, find last week's Zoom room. The lighting was kind of funky, but the content itself was amazing. It couldn't have been better. Michael Keller jumps in as a guest. If you don't know who that is, look him up, Kelleher. Very valuable, very well connected in the mortgage industry, helping Jeff and I take stuff to the next level for you guys. So anyways, with that being said, that is our weekly update. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. See you at the top.